common factor between 5 and 10. So as we can see that there is no common factor between A and B. So the variables don't have anything in common. So we're looking at the numbers, and the numbers is 5 and 10. So the highest common factor between 5 and 10 is 5. So therefore, we write the 5 outside the parentheses. We open the parentheses, and then we write this inside, right? So we say 5A minus 10B, and then we divide by the highest common factor. So which is going to be 5. This side is going to be 5. And then the final answer is going to be 5. This 5 and this 5 will cancel out. So we're going to have A, take away 10 divided by 5 is 2. And then we bring down the B. So this will be our answer. So if we look at 18 and 2, what is the highest common factor there? 2 is definitely the highest common factor. And then if we look at the variable x and x squared, so we always take the variable with the smallest index. So if you look at 18x to the power of 1, and then 2x to the power of 2, or squared, we are going to go with the 18x to the power of 1. So this is going to be 2x, open a bracket, you're going to have 18x minus 2x squared. So we're just rewriting this here. So this is going to be over 2x. This is going to be over 2x, right? So what are we going to have? What we're going to have here is 2x. Now, x and x will cancel out here. 18 divided by 2, we're going to have 9 minus 2 will cancel out with 2, and then this one will cancel out with one of the x's here. And then we're going to have 9 minus x, and that's our answer. If we look at these two terms, we can see that we have a 3 here and a 4 there. So that means that we do not have a highest common factor. There's no number that can both divide by 3 and by 4, right? So now what do we do next? We go to the variables. Now we have x to the power of 5 here, and then here we have x to the power of 3, and then we have x to the power of 1, and then we have y to the power of 1, and then y squared. So what do? We take, if you look at x5 and x3, we take the one with the lowest power. So in this case, our highest common factor in terms of x is going to be x to the power of 3. And then our highest common factor in terms of y is going to be y, because y has the lowest power among the two, right? Or between the two. So we open a bracket. It's going to be x to the power of 5 over y divided by x to the power of 3 y. Take away 4x squared, cube, y squared over x cubed y. So what do we get here? What we're going to get here is we write the x outside, not the x. We write the x cubed y. And then here, what we're going to do is we're going to say 3 will cancel out with the 3 here, and then 2 will be left, right? Because 5 minus 3 is 2. This will cancel out completely. So we're going to have 3x squared minus this side. This will cancel out with that. And then we have a 1 here. It's going to be 2 minus 1. So we're only going to be left with the y there. So we're going to have 4y. And that's our answer. It can be divided by itself, and 24 can also be divided by 8. So that means that 8 is our highest common factor. Then we go to the variables. Which of the variables are are common here. We're looking at x. X is common, so x is appearing here and x is appearing there, right? So which x do we take then? We take the x with the lowest index or lowest power. So we're going to have x to the power of 3, right? Then what do? We open up a bracket. So this is going to be x to the power of 4, y to the power of 3, divided by 8x to the power of 3, minus 24 to the power of 3b over 8 to the power of 3, or 8 cubed. Okay. Then from here, what do? So 8 and 8 will cancel out each other. And then here, these 3 will cancel out with the 4 here, and then we'll have a 1 there. So how did I get the 1? You could just literally say 4 minus 3, and then we get a 1 here. And the y doesn't cancel out with anything, so y is going to remain. Y cubed is going to remain. So our final answer is going to be x to the power of 3, open a bracket, x, y to the power of 3, take away. 24 divided by 8 is going to give us 3. So we're going to have 3 here. This x cubed and x cubed will give us 1. And then we'll have b there. So that will be our answer.